The measures currently in place are entirely sufficient and no further ones are needed. As Mr. Noam explained, South Africa is trying once more to drag this court down a very dangerous path. It will have you say that a sovereign state that is under a persistent attack, whose citizens are held hostage in brutal conditions, cannot defend itself or its citizens. As you have consistently made clear, there is no international law to this effect. Indeed, it is inconceivable that there would be. Mr. President, members of the court, we must be very clear. Acceding to South Africa's request would be an affront to the very idea of the protection afforded by the law. For the court to accede to South Africa's request is to enable Hamas's battalion to continue to target Israel, to attack humanitarian crossing, and to destine the Palestinians in Gaza to perpetual war. Is to enable Hamas to reconstitute its forces in order to commit the 7 October atrocities again and again, as they have vowed to do. It is to condemn the hostages to near certain death. What would it mean for the women still held in captivity? Granting South Africa's request would be to side with a terrorist organization, which will no doubt celebrate any such decision. It is to legitimize, protect, and reward Hamas's despicable method of warfare, to enable its heinous crimes to persist, with all the consequences that might follow. Mr. President, members of the court, it is one thing to require that Israel abide by its international legal obligations and protect civilians when exercising its inherent right to defend itself. But to deny Israel that inherent right is a different thing altogether. It is unthinkable. Can it really be maintained that if hostages are brutally held captive in Rafah, Israel cannot come to their rescue? Can it really be maintained that if Hamas continues to use Gaza as a launching pad for its indiscriminate attack, Israel cannot defend itself against them? We respectfully submit that international law offers a clear answer to these questions. Mr. President, members of the court, on this basis and in accordance with Article 60, Paragraph 2 of the Rules of Court, I now proceed to read Israel's final submission. The State of Israel requests the court to reject the request for the modification and indication of provisional measures submitted by the Republic of South Africa.